This last week saw the end of the International Conference on Maternal and Child Health held here in my home city of Toronto and hosted by the Government of Canada. And it was, as is so often in these instances, an orgy of self-congratulation where governments congratulated governments and NGOs heaped accolades on NGOs, and UN agencies said to other UN agencies, "You're doing such a fine job." But there was a void at the heart of this conference on maternal and child health. And the void was the absence of particulars. There was an impression of progress, but we couldn't get any details. The press couldn't get any details about how the money was being spent in specific ways and what it yielded. And that's the note on which the conference ended for many of us. Then after the conference was over, unfortunately over, there emerged the 2014 report on midwifery. And in this International Midwives Report, it emerged that there are 2.5 million stillbirths a year, there are 3 million newborn deaths a year, and there are up to 300,000 maternal deaths a year, and that they occur overwhelmingly, 92% of them, in 73 countries. And the report pointed out that if you could target the finances at the training of midwives, you could reduce the number of deaths by 2/3. Now there's a dramatic basis on which to hold a conference and to initiate progress. But there was another void at the heart of the conference in Toronto, and that was the absence of any discussion of abortion. There are over 21 million illegal abortions performed every year. 47,000 women die, nearly 13% of all maternal deaths. And whether it was Melinda Gates at the conference, who for religious reasons would say nothing, or Stephen Harper at the conference, who for ideological reasons would say nothing, abortion wasn't discussed. It is such hypocrisy. You can't deal with maternal health without addressing abortion. And while we're talking about women's issues, the UN Women, the new international agency for women, last week launched its Private Sector Advisory Council. And in the course of the launch, they gave the names of the 10 founding members, individuals by name and the companies they're associated with. 10 names, 8 men. UN Women, a founding Private Sector Advisory Council, 80% of whom are men. What is going on? These are things I will never fully understand. But let me seek an antidote. Let me end on an optimistic and positive note. In the next few days in London, England, there will be a global summit to end sexual violence and conflict. It's co-chaired by William Hague, the UK Foreign Minister, and Angelina Jolie, the film star. It has notables from around the world, many expert sessions. There will be an obligatory declaration to sign, but there may be some progress as well. I'll hold off commenting on the conference until it's over, but I sense the possibility of movement. Please note the date, June 6th, 2014. Stephen Lewis ends a commentary on an optimistic note. I promise you, it's unlikely ever to happen again. That was last week and a little of this week. I'm Stephen Lewis.